My name is Marima Precious Halabi, and I'm a graduate from Central University. I'm currently the marketing coordinator for the institution. In this session, I'll be answering questions most of you have been asking us about Central University, our services, facilities, what makes us different from other institutions, why you should choose Central University. Stay put, and I'll give you answers to those many questions. Hope this will be educative and entertaining at the same time.
What unique opportunities does Central University offer that differentiates it from other institutions in the region?
Central University is unique in many ways. When the institution started, we were left in between two choices: to go with the regular system of education in the country, or to introduce something new, something that will help make the educational system fun for Sierra Leoneans, and also that will make Sierra Leoneans be more competitive, not just within the country, but across borders as well. And for those of you that already know Central University, we chose the last option, which we were able to identify some of the gaps in the educational sector. We ensure that we try to identify some of the things that are lacking in the educational system. And we were able to find some options as well, where we were able to discover that technology, the idea of IT, is like a global phenomenon. It's like something paramount in the world today. And as a country, Sierra Leone, we need to rise up and continue to move up with the standards of the world to become more competitive and more developed. So Central University decided that let's introduce the idea of technology into every discipline we offer here at the university. That's why you see, whether someone is studying computer science, studying nursing, studying agriculture, public health, studying mass communication, before they leave Central University, they will have all the knowledge they need to be able to interact with AI systems, technological appliances, and a lot more of other things to get them prepared for the world. We also thought it fit that practical sessions are not that much paramount in many institutions. And these are some of the backbones that helps individuals after graduation to be able to be succeed in many areas of their lives. So we thought that let's ensure that practical be a must and should be prioritized here at Central University. That was why we ensure that every program, they have theoretical sessions, they have practical sessions, which goes together. We're not leaving the theoretical aspect behind. But like the saying goes, what you do, what you are taught, if you put them into practice, then you'll be able to understand them much more better. We also went forward to ensure that back in systems where parents are being asked to pay certain amount of fees. Well, on the top, it sounds very low. It can be 4,000, 5,000, 6,000, as the case may be. But before the end of the year, we were able to evaluate that students and their parents end up spending more than 15 to 16,000 new loans, which is 15 to 16,000 million by then in the old loans. So we thought we feel that there are books that Sierra Leoneans, that students need for their studies. And some of these books, they cost over hundreds of dollars to acquire. Well, if these are some of the challenges that help students not to excel in the educational system, why not, as an institution, make them available for them? We ensure that we do not have the traditional type of library. We have the electronic library full of iMac computers, where as students, we pay for the books they use throughout their course with us. We provide the books for them. All they have to do, pay their tuition fee. They don't pay for assignments. They don't pay for any other thing. And since we started up to until this very present moment, we have not been able to record any case of sex for grades, any case of missing grades, where in many cases we've heard a lot of rumors where people say that they were not able to graduate because some of their grades were missing. And here at Central University, you graduate today. Even after every semester, we ensure that you have your transcript, you go over them, and you can use that for your internships and a lot more of other things. Whereas a certain institution as well, where students are forced to find placements for their internships. Here, we create partnerships. We ensure that we give them the platform to excel beyond their boundaries. All they need to do, our aim is make education, add some quality to the educational system, but also make it fun. That no Sierra Leonean should look at the educational system they see on television from different other developed countries and wish to be there. Why not bring those systems to our country? That's what Central University is about, and that's what makes us unique and different from all other institutions. There are a lot more, but you know, just go to our website and you see more.
Can you describe the most popular programs or majors among students at Central University and why they are so appealing? Highlight programs with strong student interests and potential career benefits.
Here at Central University, what we do is that we do, like I started by saying, we do not prepare students for national excellence, but also for them to be able to compete at international level. We ensure that we introduce our students to the future. And by this, we ensure that the courses we introduce or we offer here at Central University are of relevant in the world currently, and also will be relevant in the near future. That's why you see that the world is moving from fossil fuel to green energy. We ensure that we introduce a course, renewable energy, to ensure that students, Sierra Leoneans, have access to quality and first-hand information on how to transcend from this fossil fuel to green energy system. And you that have seen our renewable energy adverts, you can see that we're doing a lot, and our students are exposed to lots of practical sessions. We also ensure that since the world is moving with technology, why not introduce programs that have to introduce them into the idea of technology? We have computer science, we have different other IT programs as well. You can go to our website and you see a list of our programs there. This helps our students to be competitive, not just in Sierra Leone, but even out of Sierra Leone, where we even have a recent case where a graduate from our university, who's a staff here now, participated in a competition organized in China. He went there with lots of countries, different other countries where we have Russia, we have different other countries like South Africa, and with his performance, Sierra Leone was able to bag the position of fourth, coming fourth out of that competition, beating other countries like Russia and all other places. Like we said, we prepare them for the world, not just for Sierra Leone. And we also have different programs. There's every sector in the world involves the idea of communication, building strategic communication. We have mass communication, where we ensure that our students be introduced to certain concepts, how to become professional public relation practitioners, how to become good advertisers, how to become good digital marketers, how to become good journalists, and a lot more in that field. And Sierra Leone as a country, we are moving with standards, we are moving beyond boundaries. And if we want to compete with other nations and we want to become among the most developed countries, we need to be able to handle certain areas. One of the important areas, like the nursing, Sierra Leone should be able to produce trained and qualified nurses. And at Central University, we introduced the nursing program, and right now students will be able to enroll in for a bachelor's in nursing program as well. They can enroll in for the state registered nursing, also do the Bachelor of Science degree program as well, wherein we create the opportunities for them. They have their skills lab, they have different connections. They are just back from their working experience from different hospitals, which we had this partnership with standard hospitals across the country to help them get first-hand information or first-hand practical sessions. These, among a lot of other things, have been able to set us apart, and our programs are very strategic. But like I've been saying, you can go to our website and you can see more of our different programs as well.
How does Central University support students in finding internships or job placement during and after their studies?
Here at Central University, one way we help our students for their internship placement is that we try to expand our territory, try to make relationships, try to build partnership with other big institutions that will provide the platform for our students to excel beyond what they're being taught here in the classroom and beyond what they will be expected to face in the near future. So what we do is, one of our recent partnerships is our partnership with Trent University, where we have this the partnership agreement. We have student exchange programs, where there will come a time where students from Central University will be going to Canada, Trent University in Canada, to have some time of studies, learn different cultures with different individuals. And students from Canada and Trent University will be coming here to Central University for a period of time as well. We also, in the partnership, we also have something joint research, where lecturers or different individuals or staffs or students from different the two universities will be able to come together, do research together. We have staff exchange programs as well. And for within the country, there are also other universities that have reached out to us from different other countries asking to build partnership with us, and we're currently working on those partnerships. Within the country, we ensure that we build partnership with different institutions, that when it's time for a student to go for the working experience or internship processes, we create the platforms, they go to these institutions, not just any kind of institutions that set the standards. And currently, some of our students are on the internships, some are in different other locations, different institutions, and from reports we are getting in, they are doing extremely, extremely well. But you can go to a different social media website. You can see Central University television station on YouTube, or you can go to our Facebook page. You see lots of activities that our students are engaged in and able to learn more.
What are some recent success stories of graduates from Central University?
Central University is like a community, a full family, a family where we don't only think education or your time here studying with us is the only thing that matters, or you paying your school fees is the only thing that matters. What we try to do is that we follow up with you, even from the very first day our students come here for the enrollment system. We try to understand them, know what career path should be important for them, and even after during their studies, we ensure that we stay with them through every process, giving career counseling, giving different other counseling to improve their mental health, to help them excel in their academics. And after graduation, what we do is that we track their records, try to see where they're working, how their working conditions are, see if there are opportunities that are open that we know about that we'll be able to recommend for them to get into. And some of the success stories we've received is that we have graduates working at the State House, we have graduates working at the Sierra Leone airport, we have others that are managers of different other institutions, and some that are working for different big IT companies in the country. We also have some in different media houses. It just depends on the area of studies. We have different individuals, and from reports that we have, they're doing extremely well in their different job or places. Very soon, stay with Central University Facebook or YouTube account. We'll be trying to get their views, go into their workplace. So you don't just know that we're saying these things we're just saying them and there are no proof. By starting from next week or even the week after, we'll be going to them, try to have interviews with them, try to show you, have a day in their lives, in their workplace, get views from their superiors to tell us how effective their services in their institutions have been, and then you can confirm for yourself.
Can you describe the campus culture and how it supports students' involvement and community?
Like I said, Central University is like a family. And if we care about your education, we care about your hobbies, things you like doing, what ways you like to be comfortable. And by this, we ensure that we make our campus a home away from their homes, from where they're coming from. We ensure that they have facilities. We ensure that they have different extracurricular activities to make their stay and their study much more fun and much more interactive. We ensure that whether you're coming from Liberia, you're coming from Guinea, you're coming from Ghana, you're coming from South Africa, you're coming from Moyamba, you're coming from Kailaon, you're coming from Freetown, we ensure that there is a friendly atmosphere where they all can feel as equals, as one people, trying to ensure that they enjoy the facilities together. And with their hobbies, most people, their dreams are just to study. Their hobbies or their dreams have been cut off. Well, there are some that that have passion for music. But because they are forced to study and not just do music all at once, or the educational system is just too rigid that they will not be able to incorporate the idea of the music lovings into their educational activities, that aspect of their lives die off. For us here, we would want to ensure that you move along with your passion. We make sure that we set up a music room for our students that have interest in music. You can go to our YouTube channel, Central University TV channel. You would see people or students in our music band who are students here, who are also part of the music band, doing music. And it's a big win for us and also for them, because our students are not only doing live band shows, they are also making musics, doing the mix it, the master it, the produce it. They do everything by themselves, and some have produced musics that have been published today. We also ensure that students who have the interest in doing movies, if you have interest in becoming an actress or an actor or producer, a director or a photographer or a videographer, you want to become a photojournalist or all of those things, we ensure that they have the platform to expand more in their interest. That was why we have the television station, where students can excel in not just in journalism. We've also introduced aspects where the TV station is aiding students and staff who have the passion for filmmaking to engage in these activities. So if you have the love for movie making, and you don't just want to go to university, do your degree and come out and then you start chasing after movie producers, movie directors to get you a gig into any movie industry. Central University is the place for you, because here your passion is also our concern. We make sure we have a volleyball, basketball, football courts, football fields where students can exercise and feel free to study and also chase their passion. These and a lot more of other things are also included in the package here at Central University.
What initiatives does Central University have in place to support students' mental health and well-being?
Like I said before, from the very day a student or potential student steps in here or inquires to study with us through our online portals or through our phone-in lines, we ensure that we try to get them in the right direction. We ensure that we have this career counseling for students coming in, because most of the issue of failures for first-year students in many institutions is because students do not have that mindset. Some are confused, if I can put it like that. Some think, I want to do this, or my friends are doing this, forgetting what they want to do or what they are good at. So doing this career counseling when they come in as freshmen into the university, we ensure that we try to guide them. We understand what they are good at, what they were excelling in a lot more. And this did not start just like that. It took process. We had students that were forcing themselves to go into programs like computer science when they will not be able to, when we've checked their stance and we understand that they might not be able to excel in those areas. We try to guide their paths. And there are some that want to go to like mass communication and where they can excel also in computer science and other areas. We try to guide their path. We do not put it like a fixed statement that this is what you are supposed to do. We guide you, and then we leave it to you to take your own decision by yourself, because no matter what, you have your own free will. We also ensure that during the program, if a student grade is going down, like he has been a student that scores high grades, and all of a sudden his or her grades are going down, we do counseling. Our lecturers, we have the student affairs dean. We also have different lecturers that will call the student to attention, try to know why some of these things are happening, to ensure that our students take the pace. Here, we do not like failures. We do not tolerate failures, and that's why we do everything to encourage success at the end of the day.
How does Central University support students from diverse backgrounds and ensure an inclusive environment?
There are different student groups here at Central University, different societies. And we try as much as we can to ensure that every opportunity here at Central University is accessible to students from different ethnic groups, from different tribes, from different countries, from different backgrounds, religious backgrounds, and a lot more. We do not try to ensure we tolerate any gender stereotype or idea of that you are from this ethnic group or you are from this country, you're not my brother man, you're not my this. On campus, they're all students of Central University, family members of this amazing family. And we try to instill this idea in them. That's why we ensure that we bring in team programs, field programs that involve them to work as team. And we do not only put that you are in the Fula tribe, you are in this tribe, you are in that tribe. You should work by your tribe. We ensure that we bring them together, let them feel welcome and let them feel. And in one of our recent live programs we did, what we did was we spoke with students from different countries. And if you can go to our Facebook page, you would see that most of their response was that there was someone from Liberia, someone from Ghana, Nigeria, someone from Guinea. They were all concluding at one aspect that they were not being segregated, that they are from another country, but they felt very comfortable being here and interacting with students from different other backgrounds as well. So everything is about making everyone comfortable and equal and just pushing forward, because education is the most important thing that they're all here for.
What are the most common reasons students choose Central University over other institutions?
Most of the time, what we do is we do surveys, try to get ways we can get feedbacks from our current students and also those that have left, that have graduated. We try to ask them what they like most about Central University, or things they find intriguing, or why they choose Central University. And some of the popular response we have is that here, they do not face certain issues they hear happening in other institutions. Like some were saying that they have friends in other institutions where they've heard that they pay for computer training fees, and up until the time they are in final year or up until the time they graduated, they were not opportune to touch or interact with the computer system. So like here at Central University, a student can study agriculture and also come out as an IT specialist, come out knowing something about IT, something related to technology. And in this case, some were also raising us ideas that, because they are at the center, what they say is what we go with. We provide facilities, but we don't know which ones are more prominent or more fitting or what they are more looking for. And so the other idea or aspect or famous idea they chose was that Central University, the location of the university takes them away from anything that distracts them. Like here, they have extracurricular activities, but when it comes to studies, they understand that they should major their major, and when it's time for fun, they can have fun and interact with other systems as well. And they were also saying that they can do a lot of other things that they cannot do in other universities. Like some students, they love music, but going to other institutions, they will not be able to do music and study and get good grades, focus at the same time. But here they study and then they do music. They study and then they engage in movie activities. They study and then they play their football. They study and then they also engage in other activities as well. And there are lots of other things. Some are saying that our staff interaction with students are one of the major things. And in other institutions, to see your lecturer after class, it's very difficult, and that sometimes there are rumors we've heard really that some institutions, lecturers do not go on time or do not even take their lectures on time. But here, not just our lecturers, even the students themselves, if you've been watching some of our recent online TV programs, they say themselves, you miss classes for 3 times, you will not sit the exams. These are not ways to punish our students, but these are ways to help them understand that they should major what's their major and minor what's their minor. And this has helped a lot of our graduates out there who have been able to, do well in their job or different postings as well.
Can you describe any unique collaborations or partnerships that Central University has with businesses or other institutions? Highlight opportunities for students that arise from these partnerships.
I've already stated the partnership we have with Trent University in Canada, one of the biggest or most prestigious institutions in Canada, where we have student exchange programs, we have staff exchange programs, joint research, and a lot of other things as well added to that partnership. This one, we engage in this partnership because we know it's going to give our students a wider view beyond our borders. We know that it's going to help them go beyond this realm educational system, to introduce them to international standard system as well, to make them be competitive for international world. We also have partnership with other institutions and organizations. We have partnership with the Community Health Foundation, a world-class medical institution here in Man 91, where our students in the nursing program went there for their working experience. About 3 months they were there, and they had the opportunity to interact with some of the medical practitioners that were volunteering there for the free medical services they were offering that are from the United States. They were able to learn from these specialists in different ways, how to deal with patients, how to address when it's about this very illness, how to treat this, how to do that. And from the feedback we got from them, it was very educative, it was very interacting for them. They were able to understand things that are beyond our borders. These partnership and a lot of other partnership, and we've also received requests from other universities from like India, other countries who are asking us to go into partnership with them. But Central University is like an open book. Any good news we have that benefits our institution and our students, we ensure that we take it out to the public so that people understand the importance of the facilities and services that we provide to our students.
How does Central University track and measure students' satisfaction and success, and how does it use this data to improve the student experience?
What we normally do here is that we try to assess the performance of our staff the same way we assess the performance of our students. We ensure that some of the anomalies or negative feedbacks we hear from other institutions are very limited here, whereas there have been rumors of certain institutions where lecturers are not accessible to students even after lecture hours, where if you do not understand this in class, that's your business, or we just give you the course outline and then you go and do the rest for yourself. The lecturer will not come to the lecture room up until the time for exam, or let's say the recess week before the exams week. Here we try to ensure that every person involved in an educational service or educational system here delivers their own part successfully. Whereas we try to give a form to students at the end of every academic year for them to assess the performance of our lecturers, if the lecturer's mode of delivery was effective, if it was on time, coming on time. And mind you, some of you might think that if a student have a particular malice against a particular lecturer, they will try to gang up against that lecturer and do this. No, that does not happen here. What we try to do is that we make put systems in place that student bias or lecturer bias will not affect our judgment over a particular lecturer. We try to ensure that we rate why are there so much failures this year, what for a particular course, why are there so much passes. What can we learn from that so we can include it to some other courses that are experiencing failures? We try to do all of this to ensure that our environments are friendly, are safe, and are very entertaining for our students. This has been an exciting time, answering some of the different questions most of you have been asking all of this time, and I hope you now have a clearer and much more broader view of Central University. The choice is now left to you. Will you go with a popular choice that has less things to offer, or that because of the name, it's because of this, because my friends are going there, it's because my friends are going there? Or will you go to a place that offers you many opportunities to excel beyond your normal thinking of abilities, to make you transcend into something that you were not imagining? Central University is a place of many opportunities, and our doors are open to anyone that wants to come and study with us. The enrollment system is open now. You can apply to study into our different courses. And in this video, you will see the numbers included in this video. You can call those numbers, and then you'll be able to reach out to some of our staffs, and they will help you out on how you'll be able to get your application form and be part of our amazing community.